All right, that's the right one. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, perfect. So these are the webs that we are tracking for this cycle. And all right, so let's just go over one by one. So the core lifecycle feature for virtual machine pool. I know that there's a web. I don't know if there's anyone to speak to this here.
Um, this is handled by Srija. I think she's the owner. I'll
Yeah.
reach out to her if she can join this meeting today. If not, the next meeting.
All right, thank you. But I think we'll just go over in the PRs. Yeah, Federico.
Yeah, there are. I mean, the scope of this is, for the alpha to beta is, it's quite large. So there are several PRs which should be involved. I actually don't know the entire picture, so I don't know how far we are from the target. That's what I'm missing on right now.
Yes. So the auto healing strategy is it's pretty large as well.
Oh, I think Srija just joined.
Oh, hey. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, hi. We are targeting all the open PRs to get more for this release. Yeah, so
I want.
are under review currently.
Perfect. So what I want to hear from you really is, are there any blockers, any help that is needed from our side, or how are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, the help I need is from a review side. So yeah, I would like to get more reviews and get it merged before the code freeze.
Okay, so I saw that Ryan already gave his approval
Yeah,
on one of them, and you had one cycle of reviews with Felix. All right, so we'll take a look at this as well.
Felix commented in the chat, I think. He
Okay.
seems to be happy.
Yeah, it was was related to something else, but yeah, I have it queued. I want to give it another round of your review. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much. All right. So the other one is the object graph, and I don't know the status of this, and this is still going to remain in alpha this cycle. Alexander, maybe you know if there are any issues here.
Not that I'm aware of. I think we worked out all the the third-party integration stuff. We have some exception for network attachment definitions, but other than that, I think it's going to stay as is. And we're implementing some sort of mechanism where you can add like a plugin type deal for other types that are needed.
Okay. Yeah, I actually didn't see any PRs on the topic, so I'll try to reach out to Alvaro. Okay, so decentralized live migration, Alexander.
And just plugging away at it, make issues we find, adding all kinds of stuff. So
okay.
So I believe we're still on track on getting this to beta. So
yeah, perfect. So declarative hot plug. I'm not sure what we're even tracking here. This is only okay. Okay. Federico, did you have any progress with the generalized migration priority?
Yeah, I posted the PR around half an hour ago. It's not entirely complete because it is just missing the end-to-end test, but all the other stuff should be okay. So I was just requesting, to parallelize the work I'm asking for reviews right now.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So I asked, so the next one is incremental backup with CBT. I'm not sure what the status is. Don't know.
I know Shelley's working hard on it. She had some questions she asked me about it. So
Do you know if there's a PR? Because I couldn't find the PR that's related to this specific cycle as well.
that's a good question. I would have to ask Shelley.
Okay, yeah, I asked here, so we'll see. All right. So use image volumes. There's a PR from Barak, and this is basically implementing a workaround that is based on the cap that Itamar opened. But in general, image volumes are going to become stable in Kubernetes 135. Yeah, the PR is not attached here, but all right, I'll attach it. I looked at this today, so it seems like it's mainly on track. All right, so the video configuration for VMs. I also don't know if there's a PR that what we're supposed to track here. I'm not sure.
Hi, Vladik. Let me try to figure this out with Daniel. We will update it. Okay.
Mainly, let's update. Yeah,
Yeah.
once you do, can you please update the? Maybe this is the PR. Yeah, please update the issue once you know anything.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, here is the same story. I also don't know if there. Jan, are you on the call?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, thank you. Could you please provide? Oh, yeah.
Yes, so essentially what is required for the beta stage was the end-to-end test. I have a PR open for that, so I would appreciate a review. Since it is secure execution needs hardware features, I have a new cluster for that to attach to the Prow pipeline. Unfortunately, I don't yet have the network port open. That's bureaucratic stuff, so it's not moving fast. But hopefully I will get that next week.
Okay.
Should we bring this up to the 6 CI meeting maybe? Now we have to add this cluster, right? To update the CI.
I had a bit of a discussion already with Brian.
Okay. Okay.
Since,
Yeah.
I mean, adding a new cluster isn't that hard, I think. But I can also join that meeting. When is it?
No, I mean, if you are already in sync with Brian, then then it's fine.
I mean, I discussed it a while ago since I was on vacation just the last 2 weeks, and getting a new cluster is not as easy with the hardware. Or, well, it's not that fast, at least. So I'll probably need to remind him.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Thank you. Maybe I'll. Okay. So native support for virtual machine templates.
Oh, yeah.
Felix. Yeah.
I'm working on that. Making progress. Yeah, I stood up a new repo for it and got some features working already. But yeah, in general, I don't think it's that critical because it won't be integrated into the main Cupid in this development cycle anyway.
So it will not. Just from like a bureaucratic point of view of what we are tracking. If we are tracking this, do we need to track, or should we postpone it for the next release and then stop tracking?
I mean, we should still track it, but in general, the web mentions that the integration into build operator should only happen in 1.8, so not for 1.7.
Okay, so I wonder then what status should we um, okay, I'll try to figure this out later. All right. So there are two PRs that are associated to Intel TDX and the AMD SEV SMP. And I know that Jed was looking at the AMD one and had some comments. I approved it a while ago, but just from the API point of view. About Intel TDX, I'm not entirely sure where does it stand, but they also don't have a CI. So this is a little bit tricky. Jed, do you know anything about the AMD status? Oh yeah,
The one I review.
yes.
What I have is mostly questions to better understand the behavior, and I suspect they are missing a couple of admission webhooks, but like nothing big.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Right, and I'll need to figure out what happens with the Intel PR. Okay, and then we have these feature gates for graduation. I think this is just about a removal of those.
No, this is moving it to beta, so the feature gate's going to remain, but everything's done apart from the final PR, bumping it to beta. So that should be, yeah, it's already got an LGTM. Just needs approval.
Okay, perfect. I'll keep it open for myself then.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you. So the utility volumes, I asked Shelly if there's a PR, and apparently there isn't one. So yeah, I don't know. We have a feature freeze and actually code freeze in 2 weeks, so we'll see. Is there anyone from networking?
Yes, there is.
All right. Could you speak about Web 21?
Sure. So Feb 21 wishes to add a past call binding to the VMI's API, and currently it's on hold, and it was also proposed, the criteria for going to beta was that we will have enough confidence in the solution, so we would introduce it as a core binding plugin. And currently, we don't have enough information to gain this confidence. So we're currently waiting to gather this missing information. But it
Okay.
would probably it has a chance to slip into 1.8.
Okay, so let's see next week then.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, perfect. Then let's switch to other topics.
Yeah, Vladik, I have, we have, me and Ali together on OpenFlow, I have one specific question. With this is about what you talked about, last week on the SIG Compute.
Yeah.
So we wanted to raise it here. So following the discussion, you said that you see NRI, so that NRI can help us with replacing basically the envvar API that we are using today in order to pass the data, right? Using the device plugin to pass the data inside the launcher.
It was more of a question than a deterministic answer. I mean, I think either NRI or CDI, maybe in one of the configurations. But I mean, my main observation was that, or maybe a desire, is to maybe avoid having controllers copying the data from one object to another, but for Vert Launcher to discover what is the reality like inside the pod. But maybe I'm entirely wrong here. So I mean, we didn't have a normal discussion about this, and maybe we should book some time to open this up. But I'm not against any other solution. It's just
So, Larry, this was in line with that exact sentiment that the word launcher should be able to discover the data it needs to create the DOM XML. So the way last time I was presenting this downward API solution where word controller will, when creating the word launcher pod, it sees the number of resource claims you have in the VMI spec, right? And for each resource claim, it will create a deterministic environment variable and the attribute value which the device needs. So, for example, in case of a pGPU, it would be a PCI address. And because this is deterministic and supplied by the word controller, the word launcher can discover it effectively, whether it's doing migration or doing a boot up for the first time.
so. Can you speak about the migration case because that's what was bothering me.
Right.
Maybe I'm just misunderstanding how that would work.
So because in the migration case, you will have a new VMI come up, right? And that will have a new launcher pod associated with it.
I won't have a new VMI come up.
Well, it will have a new launcher pod, right? I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because it will have a new launcher pod, the environment variable it supplies for that pod will be encapsulated in the new target pod YAML. And the attribute value, the PCI address, will be populated when that target pod comes up by the kubelet on the target node. So when the launcher process comes up, the environment variable will already be populated and it will see the PCI address.
Okay.
Yeah. So the reason why I'm raising this here again is the deadline for this release cycle in Kubernetes. The cap deadline is approaching. It's tomorrow, end of day. So if we still have doubts, like if you have some time today or tomorrow morning, let's jump on a call and discuss this further.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, does that help clarify the questions you had? To me, it seems like this approach answers the concerns we had regarding encapsulating the data in the pod itself. But I'm happy to hear feedback.
My main issue is the migration, and if that solves this, then it's fine. I mean, for me the picture is blurry at the moment, but I mean, why do we have to block the cap? Either way, it can get in, no?
Oh no, I think we'll have to get the cap ready and more like cap ready for review by tomorrow. And if this approach is not working out, then we need to find a separate way to do it, right? So all we need to do is reserve time to dig into this approach, and uh, maybe I can help you see how it helps unblock the migration case, and we can come to a decision whether this is helpful or not from the KubeWord perspective.
Okay. Anyone else has any? I don't know. Jed, Itamar, Lubo, Lee. Okay. All right. Let's see if there are other topics to talk, and then we'll go back to this one. Lee, since we are all here, maybe you want to speak about the proposed split.
Yeah, we can touch on that again if folks want to. Do you have the link to it? Sorry, I wasn't prepared to talk about it. Let me just get the bug.
I'll find the link.
Yeah.
Sorry for putting you on the spot.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I was paying attention. Just. So yeah, I proposed a while ago now a split of SIG compute into sub-projects or into a few sub-projects that was rejected. So this is this kind of second attempt at breaking things out again within SIG compute, and this time, if Vladik's got the PR to hand, I don't see it on your screen.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, this latest iteration is breaking out into two additional SIGs, SIG architecture, that would handle, as the name suggests, lots of the kind of overarching kind of architectural kind of aspects of the project, and including the enhancement process that we've just been talking about in here, as well as a SIG control plane that, again, as the name suggests, would handle some of the more mundane maintenance of the control plane components, and the implementations within that are generic and not specific to an existing SIG. We've had some back and forth over the last couple of weeks, obviously, while a lot of the folks from Israel have been offline, but there's not been that much push or any pushback really for it from the discussions. So yeah, I haven't had the time this week to get back to it and to kind of progress things any further. I know Jed had reviewed, but yeah, if folks have any concerns immediately now or want to talk about it, we can. I'd like to get this progressed in the next week or two because I'm potentially going to be off for 4 to 6 weeks after that. So yeah, any comments or thoughts on the call at the moment?
From my point of view, I think we should like I'm +1, so I think we just need to make sure that people who were absent will have time to review this. But other than that, yeah, I expect we should proceed. I mean, I would like to proceed.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. if we say give it a couple of days then until the end of this week, and we can merge what we have and try and progress from there. That sounds good.
I wonder if we should raise attention, maybe through a mailing list or something like this, just a quick invitation to review this PR, since people just came back, so they will see a fresh email.
Yeah, entirely fair. I can send that out now. That's no problem.
Yeah, thank you. Perfect. Any other topics? Great. All right. Thank you very much. And yeah, looks like we're on time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.